about that guy, calls himself JamessMK.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker smokes 2 packs a day.
I heard he's got his own show now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's growing real fast. And now everybody's gonna be that's bad. He beat me down using only one hand.
I heard he outdrinks the guests on his show.
Well, by now, I'm sure that everybody knows.
And I ain't talking no bullshit.
You hear about that guy, calls himself JamessMK,
and that DarKNaTaS, he know how to play.
What's up, everybody? I'm a little bit under the weather, but I will survive. Let me see what I got here.
What's up, guys?
Let me adjust some shit here. What do we got? There we go. Actually, no. Other way around. I don't know. I don't even give a shit at this present moment. Let me fucking... There we go. That's good enough. Yeah, guys. Winter Brawl. Great experience. Of course, I got... gamer AIDS from going to the tournament, but overall it was a great show. Shout outs to the Emperors for may have not actually had the battle, but got Triforce to concede. My mic is off.
No, your mic is on.
Okay, my mic is on. I just sound like shit.
We'll get more into that, the Empire and EMPR later on. We'll discuss what the hell happened.
And like I said, you know, great tournament. The MK9 Nazi went through the groups at a phenomenal pace. Bracketing was done well, in my opinion. There was no stoppage or slowdown or bullshit. Basically, you know, everything went very smooth. I know there was a couple of people bitching a little bit about the bracketing, but you know,
again?
Yeah, but it wasn't major. It wasn't major. It was.
What the fuck?
Nobody. Listen, for every 200 people that are happy, there's always 2 people that are going to be miserable. Sorry, Limbo. I got out of the hospital, so I survived. A couple hours ago. Yeah, I wish it was alcohol poisoning. Bruce Goldstein, don't piss me off today. There's an echo in your voice.
No, I don't hear echo.
I don't hear echo either. It's got to be your setup.
I'm echoing?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, you sound fine on my end.
Yeah,
I don't hear an echo either. Vixen, check your thing. Anyway,
oh, you know what it is? Who's the person that posted that? Vixen, if you're on MKU right now, the stream is on MKU. If you're in the shout box, you'll see it. You probably got 2 streams open, so you got to mute one of those streams out. Yep, see, there you go. Problem solved. Okay. You want me to do the rundown real fast before you start getting into shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys. Guys, as usual, tweet this out. Let people know what's going on. We got some breaking, exposing stuff that's going to be going down. We were going to have Mr. Kerbalicious come on the show. He's unable to due to his computer went out, and he just got it back today. But for some reason, his speakers aren't working, so he can't get Skype to get set up correctly on his computer. So he's unable to come on. So the Winter Brawl 7 champion is unable to show up. We do apologize for that. He was scheduled to come on. No, he does not have Skype in his cell phone because he said something about because his phone sucks. That's pretty much why he can't use Skype on his phone. So yeah, he actually did want to come on, but we can't get him on because he's having issues since he just got his computer back just today. He said he got it back. So so much for that idea right there. As for other things, yes, someone getting put on blast. There's going to be a group of people putting one person on blast. And it's going to be kind of crazy. Also, you know, we're going to touch on the whole Empire versus EMP and why it didn't happen, why it got canceled. Some of you may have seen a video, some of you may have not. So we're going to play that video again later and have, hopefully, Triforce should be on after he's done doing a stream on Cptxecution with Rolando. They'll be on later on with the Emperors and to discuss further on what's going to be occurring with that. Also, guys, we are fully aware of the Perfect Legend thread that went up. We were scheduled to have a couple of guys come on to discuss about it, but they are currently not in their current states. They are away. The party members who were going to be speaking about it and such, so they're not going to be able to talk about it. But I will have this for you guys. Perfect Legend will be on the show next week to discuss on why he posted all this, why he put this out there. Comments. He's going to respond to a lot of people's comments, things that he didn't get a chance to respond on the thread. But PL will be on the On Blast show. First time ever. Yeah, it's the first time ever he will be on the show. So never say never to anything. For guys you don't know, PL called out CD Jr., Maxter, Gross, a lot of the community member guys. It's a big thread that went on. So guys, if you have a chance, go check it out. In the meantime, let me run down through our supporters and stuff like that. First, got to shout out Trip Sessions, guys. You know, Trip Sessions Media Group, check them out. Next, we'll go down the list here. Mortal Kombat United, our biggest MK and Justice supporting website out there. They have done immensely things for us. Things are changing at that site. I've actually heavily been more involved with the site lately when it comes to certain things. So, you know, definitely if you want to get info and stuff like that, check out that site. Next, we go down the list, also smack.com, mkbible.org, the Gamer's Edge, DV Mugen, MK Server, that's the Russian Mortal Kombat website, the Video X Games, that's Ronaldo, Dominion the Gaming, whenever they decide to come back, Mortal Kombat Online, TRMK, Ultraspec Cables, Combat Network, as you guys see in the logo on the top there, we got MKU, VXG, and Combat Network in the stream. Followed by MKMP, that's the Mortal Kombat Mugen forums. MK Universe, that's our Luxembourg fellow Mortal Kombat website. Empire Arcadia, which is led by Triforce. Total Mortal Kombat, which is the Mortal Kombat site out in Australia. ProPCDaming.com. The Emperor's World, the Emperor's Realm, which is known as EMPR. And put that back at org. Definitely check those guys out. They got a lot of interesting articles and stuff like that that they put out there. Now, to get into some other things, what the hell was I going to talk about? We reached a few milestones I just want to announce real fast. Twitch has gone over 100,000 views finally. I think we hit that last week, but just want to announce that. That was a milestone right there. We over 100,000 views on there. We have over 500 subscribers, almost 600. So guys, follow us on the show over here. Make sure you click that little follow button. That helps us out. Also on YouTube side of things are looking good there. We're about to hit like 30,000 views on that, which is kind of nice. And we're about like almost 400,000 or 400 subscribers. So, guys, when you have a chance, all the archives are on YouTube. So please make sure you go to YouTube and check it out and subscribe and like, comment, share, all that other fucking crazy ass other shit. Also, a Twitter page. We finally reached over 500 followers on there. So, you know, things just keep adding up and up and up and up, and that's which is a good thing. So I'm very proud about that and glad. Also, touched on a couple quick news things. Guys, if you haven't read the new Injustice comic, number 7, it's great. Things are starting to heat up again with Superman. Definitely, guys, you gotta go check it out. Also, they revealed 2 new characters in the battle arena. I'm hyped up for Sinestro. Wow, I can't wait to actually see him have his matchup against Superman, was it? Yeah, Superman. Can't wait to see that. I'm very hyped to see Sinestro finally in the game. He needed to be there. There was no way in hell NRS was not going to put him in the damn game. So he definitely had to be there. And I'm finally glad they've got a glimpse to see Hawkgirl in the game now. So now Hawkgirl has finally been announced. She's in the game. So definitely shouts out to that. To NRS putting that out there. So the next battle arena is going to be interesting. Especially the battle I'm looking at in particular would be against Superman and Sinestro, because there's a lot of Sinestro fans out there, so don't be surprised if Sinestro might pull up an upset and beat Superman, because I sure as hell voted for Sinestro, just because, you know why? Superman's been ass in every goddamn movie he's put out there. He's a cool character, but he's just been ass in every goddamn movie out there, and he hasn't found to be worthy enough to me. Granted, he's great in the cartoons, but in movies he sucks ass, and it's time to see some bad guy get up there, and Sinestro's definitely one of the fucking nice, like, bad guy characters I'm very looking forward to. As for that, I think that's all I need to say right now, and I'll bring it over to James now.
Alright, so, one of the other things that has been going on over the last week, as I hear you clicking your fucking lighter, DJL Toro, OBS DGL Toro, put up a Facebook page, and I said if you guys had gotten 100 likes by the weekend, then I would quit smoking. You didn't get it by the weekend, but you did get it as of today. Therefore, as of this moment, you have not seen me smoke on stream because I am not smoking no more. Yes, and my wife is walking around the house half naked. This fucking guy can't even light a goddamn cigarette.
No, I'm purposely doing that.
Yeah. But you know, as of today, I'm going to not be smoking, which should be interesting. And I don't want to hear motherfuckers say how grumpy I am, because it's too fucking bad. And if I become a fat bastard, it's because I stopped smoking.
Yo, James, this cigarette feels mad good right now, bro.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. Here's a nice pull for you, bro.
Cool. And that's what happens when you would break my fucking balls. I cut you off the show. So, there you go. Look at that. I'm a fucking bastard. So, you want to break my balls, then you can break my balls. But guess what? I just fucking went and said, let me see who I'm going to get. DJL Toro. Are you on right now? Yeah, you are. Let's see. Let me call you. You got your mic? Let's see if he picks up. You know what? Yeah, turn your volume down.
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute my stream. What's up, James?
You just got the new position of co-host since Natus wants to be a fucking wise ass.
Nice.
So I'll add him in. I'll add him in as a added guest to the group. And we'll let him. We'll interview him. We'll interview him to see. All right. So now, guys, El Toro is now the co-host of the show, and Natus is the porter. And like I said, I'm gonna legitimately give it a shot. I think my wife is smoking this. No, she ain't smoking good. All right. Break my balls with the fucking lighter. Anyway. So what's up, Mr. Toro? What's going on?
Not much with me. Just you know, as always, tuning in. I guess I'm the host now, which is cool.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I've been playing some games and you know, trying to spread the word about that page. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to hear that. You know, that you're actually quitting. That's good to hear. You know, nah, I believe in James.
Nah, it's not hard.
I mean, I quit myself. You know, so it's possible. You know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna give it a legit shot. You know, I mean, I got nothing to lose except some fucking save some money, and plus with pneumonia and all this other good shit. Yeah,
you want to talk about your trip to the hospital?
I mean, basically, you know, I went to win a brawl. It's usually like a 2-hour drive from Philly back to New York. It took me like 4.5 because I was hallucinating and driving all over the fucking road like an idiot. Pretty much came straight home, called up the wifey, said meet me out in the front of the house, and said I got to go to the hospital. I'm not feeling good. Wound up sporting like a 104.3 or some shit like that fever.
Damn.
And you know, they saline solution me. I was hallucinating, all that good shit. And then they basically said, you fucked up. So I said, all right, I guess I'm staying. So I stayed there. They got me on antibiotics and all this other shit. And they let me go today, about 4 hours ago. So here I am now, and 4 hours later, I'm back doing the show. Sweating my balls off, though. I must admit. You know, but for the rest of the week, I'll be fine. By the way, Trey Pound, man, I'm sorry you didn't get to win a brawl. I had your hoodie there for you, but you didn't make it, so I got to get that down to you.
Oh, he didn't go?
Nah, he didn't make it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, James, I got to send you a picture real fast.
So same thing for Big D. I got one to send down to Big D as well. What do you got to send me?
I just got a nice, cool picture.
Daniel.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you ask this DarKNaTaS guy what he's sending me?
Shut up. I'm sending you a cool picture right now. That's from Wtih.
If you're gonna address me, you got to address me through the co-host.
Suck my nuts.
You don't just come on. You just don't come on the show and start announcing shit. All right, let's see.
You got it? Okay.
It's opening it. All right. Why is I got it fucking set up in fireworks? That's annoying. I gotta change that.
The hell's fireworks?
Adobe Fireworks. I forgot. You don't.
I've never even heard of that.
It's fucking part of the Adobe suite.
Okay.
Register later. That looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Oh yeah, people on the stream chat were saying my mic's low. Is my mic still low? Do y'all still?
No, it was me. I had it set low.
You can use that for anything. Like maybe when you like in the beginning, you could put that up instead of just having the plain logo.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do something.
Yeah,
with that.
I liked how that looked. It looked really good.
Yeah, I'll fuck around with that. Yeah, you're good now. What do we got here? The virus is trolling. Here we go. Yeah, hold on a second. You know what? Take over a little bit, Daniel, because I got to answer a couple of questions on Skype. But I'm gonna let you run with the ball, Daniel. And if NaTaS gets out of hand, just tell me, and I'll cut him off the show.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, guys. There's been some stuff going on this week. I guess you know, with Winter Brawl. NaTaS, you said they were getting people on to discuss Winter Brawl, or?
Oh yeah, well, we were supposed to have the winner Kerbo on, and Chris G, but Chris G's a different story. He's was scheduled to go somewhere, and fight got canceled, so he's kind of like stuck a little bit right now. And gotcha. Kerbo can't get on because his computer is messed up. He just got it back, and it's not working correctly right now. So that kind of got screwed over for all of us. So it's all right. And we were going to discuss other things. Yeah, so we're kind of changing up everything we were planning on doing. So we're going to get into the exposed part stuff coming up really, really soon, sooner than expected.
Are the people ready to expose some people or not? You know.
We're getting everybody. I guess getting ready to get everybody together right now. That's why James is taking some Skype messages real fast.
Gotcha.
We're trying to get everyone situated and stuff like that right now.
Gotcha.
All right, so on the other things that are going on, I mean, like I said, Winter Brawl overall was a great event. Everything went smooth. There was no issues, no bullshit. Yeah, one or two people pissed and moaned about brackets. You're always going to get somebody that does. It was set up nice. It was ran very smooth. And basically, I started to hang around a little bit in the Capcom universe a little bit more these last couple of tournaments, and I have noticed a couple of things about the Capcom world. There's so many arrogant motherfuckers. They make the arrogance of the Mortal Kombat community seem juvenile compared to how bad these guys can be. One of the things that I noticed was, this ongoing bickerings that go on beyond just players. Players to streamers to, I guess managers or whatever the hell you want to call it. There's a very large gap between the people. There's a very large gap between these so-called superstars and as basically they treated me, us regular folk. I've had conversations over this weekend, this weekend, with certain individuals. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to put them on blast. But they talk down to you. And, I find it amazing that I don't give a shit who you are. And this is what I've told them as far as, they were basically taking jabs at me, jabs at the show. Nah, I'm not going to put them on blast because I can't stand the motherfucker. And there's other people that I'm friends with that have no problem with them. I mean, I could tell you this. I had 4 visions while talking to him. 3 of them ended with me punching him in the mouth and getting taken away in handcuffs. And one of them had me just kicking him in the chest and walking away and actually not getting arrested. I was really conceiving that one, but I bit my tongue. I know Trey, but the problem with it is I don't want to stoop to that level with this person. I guess I want to kill him with kindness. It's the best way I can do it. In my world, it's legal to kick someone in the chest. Yes, it is. I mean, you're going to call up the police and say, this guy just kicked me across the room? Really? Now, if I punched him in the mouth, I don't know. For some reason, I see the cops picking me up for that. But yeah, so, I mean, certain individuals in the Capcom universe and the statements, the stupidity of their statements. The Capcom community, as you say, is part of the FGC. And the problem with the FGC is they can't get on the same fucking plane as far as what is the FGC. Now, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to be able to figure out the FGC is any game. I don't give a shit if it's fucking Smash, Skull, anime games, Guilty Gears, or any of that shit, Mortal Kombat, Marvel, Tekken, Virtua Fighter, any game that is put in the genre of a fighting game. But for some reason, certain people in this community like to put themselves up on pedestals. And, I'll say to not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say a lot of the community in the Capcom universe are a bunch of pompous fucks.
Damn, Capcom on blast.
No, it's not Capcom. It's not Capcom as much as it is the people. See, I mean, the one thing is...
I meant Capcom community.
Yeah. one of the things that with our community, which is fucked up, we all know, is we bicker like girls. We do. Who cares? But as a unit, we work together nice. I mean, like the Empire and Empress thing, it didn't happen. But you know what? At the end of the day, it worked out in some way, shape, or form. But who is this? Hold on a second. All right, hold on. Let me add you in here. All right. But the Capcom community. Yo, hold up, man. The Capcom community. The problem what I find with the Capcom community is the level of arrogance that is there. I don't know if this is how I'll put it in layman terms of me being in my old school mentality. You could beat me at a game, but I could beat you to death in real life.
Okay.
So you better think twice before popping off at the mouth. If you're going to say something and you're going to rub it in somebody's face, you better start practicing fucking real fighting. Because unless you could smash me with your stick, I'll fuck you up. And I'm sick of looking at the condescension that certain people do to the other people in the community. One thing you'll never see in this community is, look, all right, CD Junior and PL are bickering back and forth, but you know what? They still talk. You know, all of our rivals that go on, we still talk. Yeah, Max, do I feel better? But I'm not. I'm far from fixed. Yeah, you know, I know you want me to put them on blast, but you know what? I promised somebody else that I wouldn't, because they don't have. Is the East Coast or West Coast? West Coast. You know, I mean, like, I'll say this, like, from watching the Capcom community, you had like Flo, Ricky, Sherry, Justin, and PR Rog all together, which was kind of cool. They're like their own clique, but they're not even like, they're not an issue. They don't really hold themselves up in this holier than thou freaking mentality. Actually, guys, I'm not gonna even go as far if AGE, EG, he's none of them. He's SRK. But you know, in a nutshell, this cocky, condescending motherfucker knows better than to ever come up to me again and talk to me. You know, in the beginning, I didn't know why everybody was so bitchy about SRK. And I kind of said, like, you know, let them, you know, they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing, just let it go. But I find them to be more of a detriment than I do in anything that can add a positive influence in this community. You know, this person's statement to me that really set me off is the Capcom community is separate from the rest of the community. Oh, God.
That's sort of just not true, though.
It's not.
I mean,
it's not. It's all one and the same.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Wong plays all kinds of games. You know, Chris G plays all kinds of games. You know, there's other examples. You know, I mean, CD Junior even. You know, he's playing Capcom games too now. You know, and he's doing well and all. He got what, top 16 at Winter Brawl, right?
I think he made top 16, yeah, in Street Fighter Cross Stacking. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's like there's no reason. Nobody's bound to a game.
Right.
You know, and the fact that people like take this mentality that like X game is better than X game, so that those people are better in some way, shape, or form, is hilarious. I mean, if you look at these, you know, it depends on what you go by. What determines what's a successful game? The outcome for a tournament? No. End all sales is what, in my opinion, does. You know, what MK sell? $3.5 million?
Yeah.
You know, that's a damn successful game. You know, I don't know the numbers for Capcom. You know, I mean, for Street Fighter 4 or Marvel 3.
But, well, it's probably some more, but they've had 2 different editions.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That's only because it's 2 different editions. That's it.
Anyway, hold on a second. So, Freddie. Freddie Robbins, what's up, man?
Hear me?
We hear you. Just make your mic a little louder. Oh.
I just want to say.
You're cutting out. We can't hear you.
Your mic is cutting out.
Yeah, we still don't hear you.
Yeah, we don't hear you, man.
Right now.
No, you're still cutting out. Let me drop you and add you back in. And where are we? Let me add them back in to see. Man, I feel like shit. Nah, you still sound like ass.
Yeah, it sounds like your mic is barely connected, or I don't know what the case is there.
You know, and Dirty Rubber, see, I understand, like, that mentality that you're in and out. You got your volume on anything?
Yeah, check your mic settings or something. I don't know what's going on there. It could be just the microphone itself.
I already started, King Ray. So don't expect me. Expect these next couple of episodes to be really angry.
Next, man, we've had past 3 of them. Be angry.
Who is this that we're adding in here?
I don't know. I wasn't adding anybody.
Nah, Nate, to be fair, the last 3 episodes, it wasn't James who was really that angry. It was more, you know, Emprs and Triforce.
Yeah, I just let them vent. I don't know, his mic's fucked up. So check your mic, get your mic working, and you're welcome back on. Just hit me up when you got it going. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because Rio didn't go because he had pneumonia. And I didn't even wind up meeting up with him, and then I wind up getting it too, which is kind of fucked up. He gave it to me through the phone or some shit.
It's that phone connection, man.
The ghost of Rio possessed you?
I wish he could possess me when I played. But it definitely, it was a horrible ride home, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking...
Well, it's good that you made it home safe, though.
Yeah, I think I didn't fuck nothing up. I mean, like, I honestly, I could have, like, murdered, like, 10 people and I wouldn't have remembered it.
Is the car okay?
Yeah, but I went into, like, every rest stop and I think I pulled my dick out a couple of times in them. So,
was there any blood on the car?
I don't know. I was so fucked up. I haven't even gotten to look at the car yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm definitely not. Hold on.
You didn't hit a parked car while you were parked?
No.
Okay.
That I know. But that still doesn't change the fact that I might have done something stupid. You know, but like I said, I don't know. There we go. All these fucking messages. Jesus Christ.
Shit's blowing up, man. Shit's blowing up.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, one thing I want to say real quick is that, you know, on the fighting game issue, on the fighting game community issue, you know, that's why I respect right now what Gamer Blake is doing. You know, on his stream, he's having. You know, like Monday he's got AE, Tuesday and I think Thursday or something he's got Mortal Kombat. One of the days he has like PlayStation All Stars. You know, he's trying to vary it so that it's an entire fighting game community stream and not just a Mortal Kombat stream, which is respectable. But you know, he needs to get the audience. I think that's a challenge because you know a lot of people try to say you know this is my game or whatever. Also, I don't know if y'all saw Kayane, the Soul Calibur player's response to Injustice. Did you see that at all?
No. What was the response?
Well, it's a pretty long interview.
In English or French?
It's in French, but there's subtitles. But, you know, she basically said, you know, she really likes the idea of Injustice, and what turned her off about Mortal Kombat was, like, that it was so bloody. And I like the way she put it, that she said that it wasn't the game for her, you know? She didn't say that, like, it's not a good game or whatever, but just that it wasn't the game for her, you know, which is really good, you know? Like, I like that, you know, the respectful attitude between the games. And I think, like, they were discussing that she throws some tournaments or something over there that for all the different games, which is pretty legit.
Yeah, no, she's always, you know, from what I've seen with her, she's always been a positive supporter for the whole FGC realm, as compared to, she's not just sitting there saying, Soul Calibur is the best game out there, everything else is ass. No, she's willing, she's pretty open to everything. And if, you know, if one game's not, you know, look, Smash Brothers is not my type of game.
Yeah, not every game's for everybody.
But I don't bash, you know, I'm not going to sit there and bash, you know, the players and say their game is ass, because I don't like, it's not even that I don't like their game. It's like she said, it's just a game not for me.
Right.
You know, but it's still a fighting game. It's still a well put together fighting game.
Right.
You know, I could actually sit and watch a tournament of it and be entertained. Right. Unlike, you know, what you see in the Capcom universe, you know, which is contempt. It's absolutely contempt for like when MK's on stream, you know, it's like they go into this hate mode. Like, why is this on the fucking stream? Shouldn't it be in the other room, in the back of the bus? You know, that mentality, and that's something that they're slowly learning now, that this community is growing stronger.
Right.
And yes, we all know we have our internal problems with the TYMs and MKUs and the forum Nazis and the top players being emo. But you know what? At the end of the day, which, by the way, yes, Pherleeece, I said at the end of the day because that's my saying now. He likes the fact that I say that all the time. But at the end of the day, this community has proven one thing. The growth that is sustained is going to stay. It's going to carry over to MK10, and it's only going to get bigger. And what this community, when I say this community, I mean the whole FG is going to have to realize is all of the other FGC games outnumber Capcom and Street Fighter. While they get the biggest turnouts to the events, overall, if you bash all these other games, you're bashing the whole community. And then you wonder why people don't give you guys tournaments with $15,000-$20,000, because your egos. You know, your egos is one of the things that have turned it off. One of the things that have. Oh, there we go. You know, I wouldn't sponsor. Listen, I like hype. I love hype.
Oh yeah.
But you know, if I was to turn around and be to be on stream and watching it, to see motherfuckers jumping up, going, yo, nigga, I'll rip your fucking head off, nigga. I'd be like, yo, I can't sponsor this shit. It's fucking trash. How am I going to show this? How can I put this on TV without bleeping out every other word out of the player's mouths? Right. But yet, they're the community that does that. I mean, you don't see that in the Capcom, in the anime community or the MK9 community. Yeah, there's hype, you know, but we have a controlled, not even a mature hype. You know, we could talk all our shit online. We could choose. All right, season. What is this? Hold on a second.
I'm trying to get things set up for the next segment games, all right?
All right. Yes. You know what? You're correct, Miss Vixen. You know, I'm sorry. Before I get back to that, because you know what I'm noticing right now? I'm looking in the chat, and I'm seeing, you know, a lot of names out there that I don't know. You know, my name is JamessMK, or whatever, James Fink, James whatever you want to call me. Been a Mortal Kombat player for, I don't know, 21 years now. You know, I'm just somebody that's looking to finally get this fighting game community, which I believe the Capcom universe had 10 years to do, which is unite this community under one banner, but chose not to. They kept it separate. Now what's happened is, in my opinion, and people say, well, who do you think you are? And I say, I'm just ambitious. I want to see this community united under one banner once and for all. And FGC does not mean just Mortal Kombat or just Capcom. It means every fighting game. I'm not comparing this to civil rights in no way, shape, or form. But certain games have had to gone through... you know, certain people had to go, certain games had to have gone through a lot of shit to find acceptance. As an example, Mortal Kombat.
Wait, James, let me interrupt real quick. Our next segment about the exposing that's going to be going down in 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, 30 minutes is what the gentlemen need. So, guys, in 30 minutes... some exposing, someone's getting exposed. So sit tight on that.
Right,
go ahead, James.
So anyway, yeah, so I mean, basically all I want to see is, you know, I want to see this community grow. You know what, even if it has to be an East Coast has one side, West Coast has another side, you know, that's fine on the tournament organizers aspect of things. But we also need to recognize that we can all stay separate and still be united as far as the FGC. Oh shit, my fucking thing is going off. Oh, my phone's going off the hook right now. Yeah, it's hard to keep up. Yo, I'm still feeling like a fever, so I don't know if I'm still sick. I mean, I know I'm still sick, but I don't know how sick I am.
You gotta take some drugs.
You know, I just took some shit. But like I said, at the end of the day, I just want this community to be united under one banner. There's one in particular individual that pissed me the fuck off. Had the testicular fortitude.
Just say the name already.
No. People in the chat already knew who it was.
Okay.
To say that the Capcom universe is a separate entity than the fighting game community. You know, and it's funny because I laugh, especially when I hear it from a black dude. That's when I say to him, I go, well, I guess, you know, we got to sit in the back of the bus. Is that what you're saying? And he went, what? I said, well, if you're going to say that, you're basically telling us we got to sit in the back of the bus. You know, we're the house nigga. You know, and he didn't have an answer at that time. And I said, keep doing what you do it well. You know, basically back of the bus is racist. Yes, it is, K7. But basically when this person is turned around and told us that we are a separate entity from the rest of the fighting game community, they're special in some way. You know, and I don't give a shit. You know, like I said, if you're a top player, you know, one of the things on this show that I've prided on is getting anybody. You just got to hit me up on Skype. I mean, don't hit me up on Skype and say, like, you know, I've never been on a show before. I play My Little Pony. Can I get on? I'm going to be like, well, why? You know, what is it? What do you want? What do you want to talk about? You know, so, I mean, don't get offended if I say no, but 99% of the time I won't say no. Yes, Pherleeece, well, we're still talking about that.
Pherleeece just got on?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Pherleeece, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes to show time.
Fuck. You know, I mean, for me, look, you know, and I've talked to a lot. I did a couple of interviews at Winter Brawl. You know, I didn't think I'd be walking out of there with pneumonia. I sure as hell, I mean, I was telling NaTaS, you might have to do the show, and if I was still in the hospital, I said I could have chimed in via my Skype, But
the deathbed.
You know, I mean, we're up to the 35th episode. I haven't missed one in 35 weeks, so I'm not going to start missing one. The smoking thing, I will tell you right now, Daniel. If Natus fucking breaks my balls, just cut his ass off.
Will do.
So what do I do if you ask me for a cigarette?
Why would I ask you to a cigarette? I never see you. I don't even know what you look like. I mean, it's not easy. I could say that. But yeah, definitely, the quitting smoking thing is it's a time right now to happen. My wife thanks you people because she's been trying to get me to quit for 10 years and had no luck. She goes, how the fuck does it take one fucking Facebook thing to get you to quit? I said, because they asked nicely. You ask me mean. So, I mean, that's all it took is if you ask nice, I'll quit.
There you go.
Speaking of the Facebook thing, can I put somebody on blast real quick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I want to put all the motherfuckers who talk shit about it because it was a Facebook group or Facebook like page, whatever, on blast. Because, you know, a bunch of people were like, you know, oh, who quits because of a Facebook page, or, you know, whatever, you know, some people were trying to say, you know, oh, like my band's Facebook page and I'll quit smoking or whatever. Man, look, fuck all of you, you know. If James is gonna quit smoking, he's gonna quit smoking. This guy has integrity, and you know.
Let me interject, just so the people on camera can understand. Hold on.
Oh man!
Y'all can kiss my white ass.
Oh, we just had the white side of the moon.
You can kiss my white ass. I saw all of those things that you were talking about. You know what, motherfuckers? Because Daniel turned around and asked, I quit smoking. So don't sit there and say, oh, what's it take somebody to do? Fuck you. I put something up. He did it. That's it. It's done. So I agree with you 100%. I seen a guy say, oh, 100, I don't give a fuck, and 100 this. Yeah, I actually quit smoking. So there you go, guys. So needless to say, I never thought I would put my ass out there in video land, but fuck it.
Damn.
Whatever you do, don't edit that out of the archive.
I think we could get away with that.
Cause you know that's gonna become a GIF or somebody's signature on Test Your Mind or something.
I think you two will let me get away with that.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I mean, I saw that the negativity and shit, and I just, you know, I let it flow. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't like cringing anybody else's freedom of speech. So, but you know, I mean, the fact that these guys would even say something like that, you know, I mean, I don't care if it's, you know, somebody. I mean, imagine if somebody was hooked on crack and you're trying to get them off of it. And, or I don't, you know, people are so quick to say I don't give a shit. James, I saw a brown mark. Maybe that's I might have shit my pants. But
damn, you had a shit stain on you, bro? What the
hell no. There ain't no shit stain on there.
Who's damn, man? Big Frog, you saw a shit stain?
Somebody got to screen cap that. Make it a meme.
Oh, it's gonna be a meme all over the websites now because you showed your ass. Someone's gonna grab that, dude.
JamessMK said kiss his ass. Damn straight.
Damn straight.
But no, I mean, it's, you know, it goes deeper than that, you know, and I appreciate the fact that, like, you actually put that thing out there. Like I said, you didn't meet the mark. I told you the weekend it happened today, but I said, yo, from 3 of them away. And I know the guy who cheated, and I appreciate it to him too, Will Parker. You know, he kind of told me I got to like it 3 times. I managed to get, you know, 3 different locations in my house. I was like, you know what, I don't care.
Yeah, whoever makes that meme of JamessMK's ass, send it to us on the Twitter on Blast Show. Let us know so we can share that later on.
I'll tell you what though. Even mine, if you take 2 of the 3, you know, if you make his 3 just 1, it's still 100. It's at 102 right now.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine with it. You know, I mean, it fell short. It just, it wasn't as, in my opinion, it wasn't as questionable as, say, I don't know, $250,000 in a donation drive, but you know, you're talking a couple of likes. So right. I mean, like I said, but people, you know, have been asking me for a while, and I figured, fuck it, you know, it's about time I quit. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll tell you this right now. Like I said, I don't know how fucking easy it's gonna be. I mean, right now I'm actually all right because I'm fucked up on pills, and you know, between being fucked up on pills and antibiotics, but I don't even have a desire to smoke right now, which is a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Can I say one more thing about it real quick?
Go ahead, man.
So a couple people commented on the page saying, you know, I'm trying to quit smoking too, or you know, Zaf actually is already quit smoking about 10 days ago. So I'd like to give another purpose to the page, that it's support for anybody in the community who wants to quit. Anybody, even just anybody in general. You know, like if you need support, whatever, you got. All of us are here to support you.
Let me add Mr. Will Parker in there. Where are you, Will? Let me add you in here. Let's get some folk going. Add people to this call. Okay. We got one. Add me.
Yo.
What's up, Mr. Parker?
Yo. Didn't cheat at all. What the hell are you on about? Man, I was out there trying to get likes from everybody I know, man. You can kiss my ass with that cheating bullshit.
I don't consider it cheating. You just helped move the numbers along.
Yo, man, it's electioneering maybe, but definitely not cheating. Putting that out there.
Hey, nothing wrong with ballot stuffing, man. It ain't like you're robbing from charities.
Oh, well, you know. All right, man. That's all I wanted to say.
But shout-outs, man. Thanks for getting me up to those numbers, man. Like I said, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm probably going to be like a motherfucker like with Tourette's and shit, but I'll be cool for a couple of weeks. Yeah. I mean, I might just start doing heroin. I didn't say I can't do heroin.
Yo, man, I tried dating right quick. Shit didn't really work too well, but
yeah.
Right, man, out.
Freddie, your mic working now?
Yeah, it should be. You can hear me now, right?
We hear you now.
Alright. First thing I want to say is, I'm kind of obligated to say this, but shouts out to RVA, that's where I'm from, and I want to remind everybody in the stream to go to Civil War 5. It's going to be hype.
Wait. You know what? I'll let you finish in a second. I'm gonna mute you guys since you mentioned Civil War 5. I'm gonna run a quick commercial about that. Keep in mind, if you guys talking this, you're talking over the fucking commercial, so shut up. Anyway, Freddie, continue.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for playing that. Also, I just want to say, I am a longtime stream monster, and Winter Brawl was actually my first time going to a major, and it was great. I loved the venue. It was fun. I had a good time, but you know, as you were saying about the Capcom community and people thinking they're gods and shit, I was kind of, you know, you build up a lot of respect for top players being a stream monster, but when you actually see them in person, you know, sometimes it's like kind of disappointing. It's like, you know, they actually think of themselves as Hollywood, but you know, you think of it as just a game. You know, it's like it really is just playing games. I mean, you can be competitive, you can be real about it, whatever you want to call it, but I mean, sometimes people I don't want to just be like, you know, like Fnatic got hype and mad when Knives got DQ'd from tournament, and they waited over an hour for Knives, and
what?
Yeah.
Like a normal player would have gotten disqualified in maybe like 5 minutes, and that was the rule. So, I mean, I don't think things should be so different for. This seems to be kind of a gap between top players and regular players, and I see the gap in skill, but sometimes people are treated differently. You know, people get preference. And I kind of understand that to a certain extent, but it's ridiculous. You're getting mad about the dude getting DQ'd. And just sort of other stuff. The Capcom community does always shit on other communities. There's a whole lot of prejudice going on that involves the Capcom community, and I just don't approve.
Yeah, there's definitely I don't want to go as far as calling it a prejudice, but there's a gap between the average everyday player and the elites of. Let me tell you something. Half the motherfucking top players are uneducated motherfuckers. You know, don't portray yourself just like this in particular person that we were talking about earlier. Don't come off as some uppity, well-educated motherfucker. You know, you don't know me. You don't know what I've done with my life. You don't know who I've been associated with in my life. You don't know how many times I've been incarcerated. You don't know what drugs I've done. You don't know what fuck-ups I've done in my life. And you don't know what good things I've done in my life. So don't turn around and think you're going to come up to me and blow your load all over me and try to make yourself look like you're something big when all you are is a game player. You play video games. I love video games. You know, I saw a thread where somebody asked, what is a pro player? There is no professional players, guys. When are you guys going to realize there is no Justin Wong and his little EG group? Unless you get paid when not playing video games, if you draw a weekly paycheck to play games, then you're a pro player. If not, you're no more than a pool hustler. You're good at the games. When you make money, it's because you win. Alright, and they tried to compare it to baseball or football, and I said, guys, do you realize the guy sitting on the bench is making $300,000 a year to sit on the fucking bench? He's a professional baseball player. You know, so this fine line of guys, you know, and I see on Twitters and tweets, when I look up on certain people's bios and shit, oh, I'm a professional player. What is it that makes you a pro? You know, and that's the thing that you got to figure out. It's very simple. You're a pro when you get paid to do what you do every day. Mm-hmm. If not, you're a gamer without a job who hopefully can make some money playing games, i.e. a pool hustler. He goes into a pool hall. He throws a couple of games to make the big money game, make the big money, and skate the fuck out.
See, James, I was willing to make a little bit of a concession on that. Like, I gave the example of what can be called a professional poker player, for example, right? You see, like, Phil Ivey or whatever playing poker. Like, these guys, I think, you know, they're not guaranteed to win anything necessarily. And, you know, they, similar to us, have to buy into their tournaments. But on average, like minimum, if you get anywhere in the money, like top 8 or whatever, 3 times a year, they get $600,000.
Exactly.
Right? Like, it's a totally different scale.
Yeah, you can't use poker as it, because poker's not a, you know, poker in general is sponsored based, like gaming. But what do we got? Who's our sponsors out there? OBS? I don't pay nobody.
Right.
You know, and that's the whole point of OBS. It's basically, we now have OBS members in 6 of the 7 continents. You know, and I don't pay nobody. I tell everybody, if you can't go to it, if you can't afford to go to a tournament, then don't go. You should have more important things to focus on at that time in life if going to a tournament is such a project. Mm-hmm. You know, but there's people out there that are brainwashed. You know, they're brainwashed to think that because they get X amount of dollars, you know, what, you give me $2,100 every 3 months? I'm sorry, that may be a pro by standard of getting paid, but $2,100 a month don't pay for shit. You know, or every 3 months, should I say. So whatever it is, say a $12,000 a year contract. You know, that's nothing. You know, I make that on a weekend of fucking overtime.
Yeah, if all you make is $12,000 a year, I don't think you even pay taxes. You know? No, you're just barely in the tax bracket.
But you're actually one step above poverty level.
Right.
And then you call yourself a pro. Imagine fucking Derek Jeter or fucking Alex Rodriguez making like the bare minimum over poverty level and playing baseball. You know, and it's, they don't, you know, because of that mentality that they're holier than thou. You know, I looked at a lot of the people that were playing in the tournament. You know, when I go to the tournaments, I look at everybody's face. I try to read people's faces. You know, and there's this you know, this condescension on certain players' faces. When they walk past you, they look down at you. You know, and then there's a kid that's, you know, I had to have maybe 10 to 15 people I went and I smoked cigarettes with outside. And, you know, we were talking and they're saying, you know, hey, I love the show. I said, you know, what game are you here for? Oh, I'm just here to support my game. And they said, that's cool. You know, I said, I'm glad, you know, but they come there with the mentality of they're not winning. They're already saying that to me just by saying I'm here to support my game, which is noble. But at the end of the day, you got to let these people walk out. You know, if I was there just to support the game and I got shit on the way I see some of these people shit on other people, I'm telling you, man, I'm so lucky I'm not in my 20s anymore. Because there's so many if I was still in my 20s, I was a lot quicker with these old mangled hands. I would just start punching people. You know, and as Triforce likes to say, that's real talk. I literally would just start punching the shit out of people. You know, and it's sad that I say that, but you know, but it is the truth. You know, I don't like when. That's why one of the things I pride on with the show is, like I said, anybody could get on the show. I don't care who you are. You could come in 108th out of 100 players. I'll still let you in on the show.
Even our enemies.
You know, exactly. Even people that may not agree with the show or the message the show delivers or conveys. But the fact of the matter is, you know, I definitely find it. Let me lower that down, actually. Yeah, I find it egotistically irritating when I see a lot of these people give the attitude that they're because who they are, they deserve to be treated some kind of way special. My stream stopped loading. That's why. Oops, my bad. Let me just fix this quick. Damn, I fucking. Go ahead, man.
I just want to give a suggestion to my fellow Capcom players, because I am a Capcom player. Stop sucking like these top players' dicks. Like, stop riding their dicks and shit. Like, I saw this nigga go up to Yipes and say, "Can you sign my stick?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, nigga? You just like this dude's signature will never be worth more than $1 anywhere on the globe, ever. You know, it might be an impressive thing to have like in front of some of your friends, but I mean, it'll never be worth any amount of cash. Like, why these niggas just sucking niggas' dicks? They just go up to niggas and be like, "Oh, sign my stick, sign my shit," you know? Some dude like straight jumped up like 50 feet in the air, like fell down some chairs and knocked his girlfriend out trying to catch a cert that was signed by a bunch of players and Big E and some other people. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I'll admit I do it, you know, with the MK community. I mean, I got about, I don't know, like about half a dozen sticks that are signed. But the reason I have them signed is I don't just go up to like CD Jr. and Rio and Tom Brady and say, sign this. I don't care if you're the last person or the first person that came to the tournament. The fact that you show up this is like I say, this is the history that you'll forever be a part of. Now, I can give these sticks away one day if I want. I can do whatever I want with them, or I can just keep collecting them. Probably going to give them away. And, you know, you're going to get players like Pherleeece. You know, he's 19 years old. You know what? In 15 years from now, you know, it ain't going to be worth nothing, but the memory that came attached with it. You know, but I mean, I was running around Winter Brawl. I don't ask no motherfucker for an autograph. You know, I had a couple of people ask me, and I kind of like said, you know, you're not gonna fucking use this to like sign checks with my name on it or something. What do you want? What do you want my autograph for? You know, and I mean, I'll sign it if you ask. I don't give a shit, but I'm kind of like, why? You know, who the fuck am I? I'm just a dude that, you know, comes on fucking Tuesday nights and talks all this venom, as certain people say.
So nobody's asked you to sign their strategy guides?
No, they don't. My strategy guides are outdating half these people in the tournaments. The shits look like the Declaration of Independence, all yellowed out and shit. I haven't done a strategy guide since '96. But I mean, it's, you know, it's an honor to get asked. I won't deny that. You know, but if you really got to break it down, who am I but just somebody that does a show? You know, and I shouldn't be treated any better than the next person. You know, whether because I do a show or not doesn't mean I should be treated special. Which, by the way, I just noticed something. Did anybody hear the rumor IPL's getting bought by Red Bull?
What?
That's what I heard.
Oh. I didn't hear that.
It's a rumor I'm hearing is Red Bull might be buying IPL. Now, I don't know how, I can't confirm nothing until I actually do the legwork. Either that or I had a really fucked up dream last night.
Yeah, what happened to IPL? I heard they're having money problems. They went bankrupt, or what?
Yeah, Ziff Davis, or whoever the hell it is, the publisher that owned all of the rights to all these people, basically is chopping it all up.
Now, IPL's the same group that got the Capcom games, right?
Yeah.
And they never pretty much got a chance to even use it.
But now, I had a dream, I guess, maybe it was a dream last night, that Red Bull, somebody, maybe, you know, let's see if I'm Nostradamus, man. Red Bull might want to buy it.
You know what? If MLG was smart, I would think they would buy it and then have the Capcom games at their fucking MLG events if they ever decide to bring fighters back.
That's a possibility, too. That's a possibility, too. But for some reason, I thought I heard somewhere that, oh, shit. You know what? Let me close my window. Hold on. Fucking, this shit's all fucked up.
Well, I'm very surprised. Red Bull, wow.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why, like I said, I don't know where the fuck I heard that from. I think, like I said, I think it was just a fucked up dream.
I mean, if I thought anybody would try to grab IPL, I would have thought MLG would try to grab them.
Well, what I find to be cool is my boy Rolando at the beach. You know, this tournament he's putting together is starting to blow up more and more now. With Dominion now signing back with Empire and VXG together. You know, it's only going to get better. I'm glad, and I give shout outs to Mr. Triforce on you know, on getting this all put together, working with Rolando, not coming off You know, and it's funny. I've said this again to people up front. Hold on. You know, hold on, man. More messages. What the fuck? You know what's fucked up? My chat's not working.
Yeah, I know it's loading a little slow.
My chat's not loading at all. These fucking things annoying me. You know, the fucking Illuminati hates when I speak my mind. It's by
Hey,
the
we
way.
got a Twitch admin in here. Hey, Twitch admin, could you like tell us what's going on with this chat thing here? It's like not loading.
Yeah, it's not loading. Anyway, so you don't see the chat at all either?
No, well, no, I got it right now, but I haven't refreshed the screen lately.
You sure? Is it flowing? Is it flowing or not moving?
Well, the chat's flowing. I see everybody typing.
All right, yeah, I don't see.
Are you talking on the stream? On the stream, it's just a white box with the
yeah, on the stream I don't see no. If you don't see it, we don't see it there. But
yeah, I'm not seeing it. What the fuck, man?
the admin said it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, well then it's my fucking shitty ass thing going on here. All right. So basically, it's loading or whatever. You know, let's try using it. Let's start trying the beta.
Thank you, Havoc.
Let's see if the beta loads. I could try this one. Yeah, it's not loading in the beta either. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the chat out for now until it loads. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the egos of the Capcom universe better recognize that you know, you had 10 years to turn esports into something and you didn't do it. You failed. Mm-hmm. In a nutshell, you failed. You know, and guys say, "Who the fuck am I?" I say, "Oh, you know what? I'm the guy that's gonna do his best to put this all into perspective." With people like Rolando, with people like Triforce, who, once again, for the record, I have stated 1,000,000 times to people, why such hate for a man who started this all? And people go, well, what do you mean? I said, EMP is the way it began. Regardless of what people want to admit, what did he do? Maybe he oversold some things. But at the end of the day, he's always done to benefit the community.
Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of hate for Triforce. Like when
there
what
still
was
is.
it? I'm saying the recent thing that was posted about Dominion going to EMP, and like everybody blew him up for it. I was like, damn, dude, why does everybody hate Triforce?
Damn documentary.
That shitty ass documentary. That fucking hatchet job of a documentary. I mean, look, Triforce is no saint. But you know what? I've seen more scumbaggish people at the tournaments than he could ever be in 100 years. You know, so that's why, like, when I hear all this bullshit, I'm like, you know, I ask everybody that says that, what did he do? And you know what? Nobody gives me a fucking answer. Well, I heard things. Like what? I heard he's done some shady things. Like what? You know, oh, well, there was this thing with some chick Mileena, you know, and they were talking dirty. So what? That's his prerogative. If he was doing that, he was doing that. You know, if he wasn't and it's a hatchet job, so be it. But, you know, what does that have to do with the hatred for Triforce? You know, he's only been beneficial to this whole community for years. But yet people shit on him. I can't see the chat at all. This is annoying me. I'm going to close it up and reopen it. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck's up with this shit.
Yeah, as a quick response to Rolando, he said that most of the responses were positive. The responses to Dominion were positive, but you know, on the what was it, game something, that whatever that site was where it was posted, all the comments on it were like, dude, why is he going to the event hubs? That's what it was. Man, they were like just ridiculous comments blowing them up, and but not Master. Nobody was blowing up Dominion. I don't think so. People were just trying to blow up Empire and Triforce. And I to a certain extent, I think, you know, what Master said a little bit earlier was right, that probably, you know, that Triforce keeps it real. A lot of people probably don't like that, but you know, what can you do? You know, real talk is real talk.
James look like he's about to smack the shit out of somebody.
I think my video's a little behind or something. I don't know.
Holy shit, I married a retard.
Wait, what?
I married a retard. I love my retard. Oh, God.
Just don't tell Limbo Dog.
Yeah, Limbo Dog get jealous. Yes, she's easy. You just gotta give her a couple of cookies and you get whatever you want. But I mean, like I said, I don't understand why this fucking pop up ain't. Let me pop it out, maybe. Pop out the fucking thing. Maybe. Yes. Pop. What's this? I'm getting a message again. Yo, this is pissing me off that the Twitch chat ain't fucking working.
One of the reasons I think Dominion probably would have switched is he needs to be able to get to every major he wants to go to, and I don't think BT was doing that for him.
I mean, he said, you know, like I said, he said that, you know, it wasn't hard feelings, but, you know, got to move on, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? The fact that people go after Triforce about it, they need to shut the fuck up. These are the same motherfuckers that aren't sponsored either. You know, and if they were given an opportunity, if Triforce said, yo, I'll give you fucking X amount, would you go? Yeah, you would. So shut the fuck up. You know, I mean, that's the sad thing. They're trying to shit on other people's, you know, who are actually, okay, hold on, let me add Mr. Rolando and Mr. Triforce will be joining us.
Yo, guys.
What does it make a difference?
It's me and Triforce are here, people. It's your boy Rolando. Can you guys hear me good?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, what's going on, Rolando?
Yeah, I don't
Okay, cool, man. Listen, first of all, you know, we were just on the show a while ago on Beef with Techie, and I guess some of the guys are already here, so we don't need to repeat as much. But, like, this guy in the chat, no, I don't know. You know, it's funny, because Triforce, this guy, Matty 2D Fraud, right? I mean, people like this is just, I don't understand. Now, here I am explaining that we have an organization that has a $40 million marketing budget, and they have decided that they're going to give a portion of that money to Triforce. Can you explain to me why you think you are smarter than that organization if that organization decides that they watch the streams that you say he's blasting on and blah, 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 and all of the terrible things that you claim he's done, yet these people, all right, make the decision to do it, and your broke ass is the one bitching about it. That I don't understand. Know your place, people. Come on. This guy is just talking complete nonsense for no reason, just straight up hating on Triforce. And honestly, like, guys, let's move on.
Exactly.
This is a major, like, you have to think. Using Kanye West as an example, he says a lot of stuff that people don't like. There are so many athletes. Terrell Owens says a lot of stuff people don't like. Tom Brady says stuff people don't like. Michael Jordan has said stuff people don't like. Who has made more money than them? It's about the business. At the end of the day, Triforce, when given the right tools, has proven to me, the person that matters at this point, the person that's getting him paid, has proven to me that he can bring business. Whether you like that or not, whether your opinion is, oh, he shouldn't be given that money, it's not your money to give.
Listen, before I totally, hold on 1 second. Let me reset this because the chat's fucked up. So give me a second, I'm going to reset this. So just pause your thought.
What are you resetting right now?
Everything. So just give